Welcome to Nippert Stadium, the home field of the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 24th ranked team, the Cincinnati Bearcats. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Cougars will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. On the ground, it's Walker.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line, it's Royer. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
QB decides to keep it here. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Great call here on third down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on fourth.
The Bearcats will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To the air, it's Bachmeier. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made over the middle. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the Cougars pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Fights through the tackler. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Powering through. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Looks like the Bearcats will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Grab behind the line. It's Bachmeier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Sets up a third down play. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, BYU.
Touchdown, BYU. Number 2, hauls it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
That makes the score BYU 10, Cincinnati 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. BYU has the lead here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Royer. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The receiver makes the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
A completion makes it second down. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Bachmeier. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
BYU getting set with a first and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. On the run, it's Martin. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Man, the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Bearcats churn out another first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
The Bearcats pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
The Bearcats will have to kick this away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Breaks an open space. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Spockmeyer. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Cougars will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And the punt heads out of bounds. It will spot this about the 35. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough... Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
Looks like the Bearcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a quarterback keeper. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Catch made over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they'll run a draw play. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Bachmeier. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Bachmeier. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Pass caught. Second down now. Trying to find room. It's Martin. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
BYU.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in.
Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score BYU 17, Cincinnati.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Final seconds of the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
17, Cincinnati 7.
And the Bearcats will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there. Defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the Cougars will line up to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Walker. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Caldwell. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. As the 1st down is still going. They make the start, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Receiver makes the grab, eludes a tackle. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
1st down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Pass is caught. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Caldwell. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Bearcats are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Pryor. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gives it to the back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score BYU 17, Cincinnati 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Ryan. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Showed off his stiff arm. Picked up a pretty good gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Looking for his big tight end. With the catch, it's Ryan. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Using his legs, it's Martin running through the tackle. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. And now the handoff. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Ball knocked loose in the end zone. Here's a scrum. Who's got it? Touchdown, BYU. The defense produces 6 points.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score BYU 24, Cincinnati.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it away.
Bringing it out, it's Wilson. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Caught behind the line. It's Royer.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Sorsby. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looks like the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Brings up second down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback still with the football. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Allen. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Allen. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. He's got him on a crossing route. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great, but I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? They try to sneak it for the 1st. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
For the extra point.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21.
That makes the score BYU
kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Play action here on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Ryan. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the tailback's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Martin. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. They're going to run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. The question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Caught down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Great read here by the quarterback to keep it. He saw the option on the outside covered up. Takes it himself. Great decision, and it pays off for 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score BYU 31, Cincinnati 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kickoff.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Caught by the receiver. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Caldwell. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. That's reeled in. It's Caldwell.
Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Royer. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Sorsby. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score BYU 31, Cincinnati 28.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another